Hi there everyone, my name is Cormac, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. So, I finally got my media in order, so I'll finally be able to start making some more normal videos again. My heat just kicked on, I hope that doesn't come up into the audio. So this should be a little more standard, kind of what I started with. I'm just glad that I finally have my sound effects and some of my visual media back. Funnily enough, I actually did switch. Normally I would be using a lot of Hanna-Barbera sound effects, but now I've actually switched over to a lot of the Spongebob Squarepants sound effects. A lot of them are pretty similar actually, because you know it's all cartoon sound effects, but still, it'll be interesting to see kind of how it goes. Obviously I'm recording this and I'm going to be editing it once I'm done, so I can't put in a whole lot of input right now because I'm in the dark. But I'm sure I'll be able to make lots of commentary on that in the next few videos. So, down to our last two challenges. Excuse me. We have the host and Scatman. Still, we're going to do the host today. We'll do the Scatman next time, and then the time after that, I'll finally get to show you what a regular run of The Binding of Isaac is like. And it'll be a little bit boring at first, because you can only go so far in the game because you have to beat it X amount of times, you have to beat certain bosses X amount of times to unlock certain areas, or you have to do certain things to unlock certain areas or characters, but that I will explain as it comes up in the game, kind of like what I try to do in general with a lot of the items and situations that I come across. Since I don't know if people watching this if they're regular, well, I know a few are regulars, but I don't know if everyone is, or if you're coming in for the first time on this episode. I don't know, I just like to be sure. But anyways, enough jibber jabber. Let's get into this challenge called the host. I have a pretty good feeling I know what this is going to be like. My feeling was a little bit wrong. So it looks like we're going to have a lot of spiders and flies as friends. But before I get too far into this, I want to give you the seed if you want to give this run a shot. So it is 303G ACL9. Alright, so pretty standard beginning. It looks like our tiers aren't. Oh, sweet. Do we get flies on kill? No, we just got a fly there. Maybe it's a chance for a fly on kill. Pretty standard stats and damage. I don't know, my frame rate's not doing too hot sometimes, so that's okay. Oh, I know why. Well, that wasn't good. Oh my gosh, everything's going wrong. Okay, sorry about that. I had to plug in my computer because I forgot. I didn't do that. Hopefully now it'll be. Yeah, there we go. That's smoother. Let's get these guys. Take just a few tiers. Oh my gosh. That fly helped us out there. Into the shop. We have the shaking machine. I don't remember what it's called. I always just see that as a box of butter. Like, I can't see it for what it's really supposed to be. It just looks like a box of butter to me. But all you do is you pay 1 coin, and it shakes the entire room that you're in, and it just deals damage to all enemies in the room. Well, spiders aren't our friend, I guess. I guess we don't have. Maybe we just spawn friendly spiders and flies occasionally. That was a little bit close. Okay, we got some poops to deal with. Not too bad. There we go. One fly, and then use my dip. Have this fly to deal with in a second.
Hi, people!
Oh, troll bomb. Now, if only I could have used that on a wall or something. Oh, I just realized we have the tick as well. So, that's actually not too bad. I do kind of like the tick as a trinket. I know you can't get rid of it unless you have the match, but I don't know. I just kind of like it. I work in a field of ticks and things like that. Oh, so we spawn spiders on damage. That's cool. So I'm a little bit biased, and I also like the what it does to the boss health cap. It lowers it by 25%, I think. Get it. Ooh, and the secret room. Key bum. Well, sorry, Mr. Bum, but I am gonna blow you up. Okay, there's nothing up there, so I have to just do that. I had to be really careful now. Sweet. A couple bombs. I'm gonna come down here, open up this gold chest. Actually, I'm gonna come over to this side. I want to blow up more rocks and get this little hut. Nothing from it. Money and more bombs. Sweet. Good start on the consumables for sure. Right, who's our boss? We have the Girdlings. Okay, they're not too bad, especially if we have all these spiders. Oh gosh, and of course I touched one immediately. Right. Safety pin. Range up, shot speed up, and sin up. Or evil up. So we get, I think we get a sin heart from that. Yeah, because we have 2 again. And then we can shoot farther and our tears will travel faster. So pretty good start. I do like the safety pin as an item. It's pretty handy. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Just a good all-arounder, and it gives you some protection on your health, so it's pretty good. We got some fatties here. There we go. Alright, red heart, don't need that. It's a little bit annoying. We have a sacrifice room. Oh my gosh. Sacrifice room down here. Oh, a button. I'm gonna push it. It's probably gonna spawn enemies. Yep, spawn flies. And of course they're flying enemies, so I can't sacrifice them with the spikes. Not that it does anything. Ironically, we're doing the host challenge, and we just fought a host. Okay, these guys. Need that little Cyclops one. Okay, he didn't get the creep on me, so that's good. I can stand far enough away from these guys that they aren't too big of a problem now. Oh gosh, why? This one like ricochets when you hit him. That must be new. That's so weird. Money. We have 10 cents. Line flies. Why won't you be my friend? I have other flies that are friends. Gosh, I hate these things. They're so weird. Oh, red hearts. I'm gonna go fight the boss. So Larry Jr., he's not too bad. He'll probably take a little bit. Oh man, it's a big Larry Jr. Wow. Oh my gosh. He'll take a little bit because A, he's big, and B, I don't have a lot of damage. Oh gosh, that was weird. That's new, that he kind of wraps around the poops he makes. So, he fights a lot like that Centipede video game, where if you hit him in the head, yeah, he'll just lose a segment, but if you hit him anywhere else, he'll split into more Larry Jr.'s. Oh gosh. Funnily enough, if I took like a whole Sin Heart of damage, you probably would just die right out of the gate, just because oh my gosh, it's so weird. I didn't realize he took damage from his own poops. But just because each of the segments is kind of like a separate entity, so I think he kind of ended up dying. We have Midnight Snack, so HP up. This is not a nice room. Why can't I move there? There's a hole I couldn't see. Oh my gosh, that's so irritating. There we go. Oh, don't want that. If I'm doing either of these, I want the Ouija board. That's so irritating. There's this hole here. So now I have spectral tears. So my tears will fly through rocks and things like that. And walls, too. That's not... The wall thing isn't super useful, but it still counts. I want to go back to that sacrifice room because I can blow up that TNT barrel now. Oop, don't want to touch it. There we go. Ah, it's just another host. I'll eat my spider. Alright, let's see what's in these other rooms. I need a little more loot. That's my problem right now. I'm gonna do this too. Hopefully this is moves. There you are. Okay, wishbone. Can't do anything with that because I don't have the means to pick any of that up. Great, it's envy. Maybe he'll give me an item or a card or something that'll be handy. At least out of all the regular 7 deadly sins, he's not too bad. Well, actually, I guess his super form is not that different. It's just annoying that he splits into more things. That guy's gone, that guy's gone, this guy splits into 2. And 2 hits. Come on, one more.
Hi.
We got a troll bomb. How original. Ah, these guys. Well, I can shoot from over here, which is nice. The real benefits of having spectral tears. Wrong spot. Oh, I got him. That one. Don't know where he went to. There you are. And you're gone again. Cool. A little too close for comfort. Alright, 1 cent. Really not worthwhile. So, yeah, that wasn't super great. But, I don't know, we kind of came out 1 cent richer, I think that's it. Still don't have any keys. We have like a severe lack of keys in this run so far. I hope that's not going to be problematic later on. We don't have like a boatload of money to spend, so that's not the biggest concern, but still. It's kind of nice being able to go into the shop and getting something like health or an extra item sometimes. Okay, caves. Let's go in the big room first. Great. Oh gosh, that's a lot of stuff to handle. Use them out. Actually, I might as well just do this. Because I'm going to go back here anyways. So I saw that key. I'm going to do that again. Ooh, squeezy. So we have tears up. So now we shoot a little more frequently. Is there another soul heart somewhere? No, I forgot that the mini-map just doesn't update until you leave. Ooh, explosive diarrhea. That's a big deal. Okay, money room. Not too bad. Excuse me. We can find a shop. Oh. Well, I guess we can easily go across there. That's nice. Boom. And we can do this challenge room too. Ground chest? Let's just do it. These guys. No, I deserve that. Okay, that one I don't think I deserved. I stopped early enough. Mulligans. I about walked into his fly, but it's fine. Long range, lots of tears. All we need is some damage to buff this build a little bit more. There we go. And hosts. Not the absolute worst, but there we go. One more host. I'm supposed to be the host here, mister. And a troll bomb to top it off. Wow. This is a very mean run. Okay, I have the bombs to do these both. I do have a key too, so I might just end up going into the shop here. Since I would like to go in to see what they have. Ooh, the little spider robot, spider mod. So that's a little guy, he does a little bit of contact damage, and he occasionally will spawn spiders. Oh yeah, and he shows off, he shows enemy health bars, which is really cool. Okay, not much I really want in there. Oh, and he shows damage values? I forgot about that. So he's actually pretty cool. In that, he also makes enemies afraid if they touch him. Back up to enough for that again. Oh, it's a tiny champion. Jeez Louise, there's a couple of them in here actually. I don't know if tinies give you anything. Maybe they would. Oh gosh. Couldn't squeeze around there in time. There we go. I don't have an active item. Oh, he charmed him. That's weird. Maybe just as a random effect. I actually will fight this boss and I'll finish up the floor. Just because I want to do it so that I have a good chance. Oh, Fistula. I hate this boss. It's so gross. It fights just like Envy, so it's not so bad. And it's got way less health, so It just splits into more things. See, the little spider mod poisoned him. Confused him there. I just don't like the fact that he turns into little charge worms when he's on his last stage of health. No. Get back into the corner there. Look for those. There we go. So the boss is technically dead, so we just have these little guys left over. Go up a little bit. And Pageant Boy, so it's just more money. Okay, not too bad. We have enough for a couple items, so if we're strapped for cash on the next couple floors, it won't be the end of the world. Well, on the next floor, really. Or no, we're on Caves 1, I guess. I thought we were on Caves 2 for a second. I'm gonna go in here, maybe against me. Ow! Well, I thought I killed him. Goodness gracious. I got one. And there's two. There's three. And I do want this key. Dang it, no secret room. Long room with, oh goodness, these guys are, oh, that actually worked out kind of nice. Yes, be afraid. Fear the little spider robot. I love the mod buddy, he's so cool. It works so well in so many situations, and having the health bars is just a nice little bonus. Alright. I feel like there's more. Maybe it's just being sensitive to the word host for the challenge, but I feel like there's more hosts than usual in this run right now. Come on. There we go. Sweet, another key. Okay, so that was worthwhile. That was actually worth doing. I am gonna blow this up. Maybe against my better judgment. Nope, that worked out nicely. And of course, it's just more money. Why am I burdened with wealth in this game? Unfortunately, I can't skip through there because I don't have any more bombs. I don't remember if there was a bomb or a heart for sale. For sale in the shop. It's a heart. I thought so. See, I didn't buy it, so it's probably a heart of the red variety. Yeah. Okay. On to the Caves 2. So far, pretty good. Pretty neutral. Ouch. Poked an open wound of mine. Didn't feel very good. Small room first. Some regrets. I am amazed that I managed to dodge as long and as well as I did. Oh my gosh, this is not a good room. Too many bats for my liking. The little one-tooths are annoying enough, but their fat bat variants are even worse. Why is there a 7 in there? Oh, it's because of the fly. I saw a 7 pop up. There we go. Some random sacks. I'm not gonna get those. Dice room. I'm not gonna. Oh, I don't have. Let's do it. It is a 5. I'm gonna open this. Okay. I'm gonna grab that and that. And... oh, okay. So 5 is the do-over on the floor. I didn't realize that. Okay, so we didn't get that far. Was it the curse of dark? Why is it so dark? That was weird. Not normally supposed to be that dark on the level. Just hit him again before he spawns. It doesn't matter. 2 hits. So, normally in that situation, that's really nice because, oh gosh. It effectively lets you double the loot on my worst enemies. Ugh, I hate these things. It was inevitable. It kind of lets you double your loot. Because you can do one whole floor and then you can just run it again. Shard. I don't want that. Hagalas. So the Rune of Destruction. I'm actually going to this arcade because I have the funding for it. I don't really want to work on the... I could get the item from the slot machine guy, but I don't really think it's worthwhile. So, I don't know, maybe I'll do the regular slot machine instead of the bum. Oh! Of course he launched the random direction one right on me. Oh, that's fine. Way to be wasteful. Ooh! Hi, buddy. Spider baby. Cool. So now that I have 3 bug items, I got the spider baby transformation, and now my allies are huge spider ones and fly ones, anyways. So they deal more damage now, which is good. And I just have a spider friend now too. That's cool. I should probably go up a little higher. I'm trying to hit him. Oh my gosh, why can't I hit you? That was so weird. It's like I was shooting above him just enough. These guys aren't gonna last that long. There we go. Ow! I didn't realize it was a spiky chest. Tricked me. Are you serious? That hit you? That thing is a big spread. Alright, come on. Now I'm out of practice. I didn't think it was that bad, though. Okay, these guys also won't last that long. They said they won't last that long! Stop resisting! Oh, so this is a big loop. Oh gosh, that's a lot of blood. I saw it at the last second. That one I just straight up didn't see. I am not doing too hot at the moment. I hate these dark colored ones. There we go. Got him. And now I can eat this. Go in the tiny room. It's a corridor, so I'm not too surprised by that. Oh, weird, it shrank him. That's kind of fun. It's a tiny little... Oh, he's normal now. Might as well just do it. Bambino. One guy I don't really know how to fight that well. Oh gosh. He's swinging. Ow! I didn't see he was crawling on the wall. Ooh, that... I forgot about these falling rocks. I'm not used to that. Swing at me. There we go. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. Supper. So, got some health up again. Keep exploring this a little bit. I feel like they updated the sprite for supper. Maybe supper and dinner are 2 different things in this case. I didn't really grow up with the word supper. It was always just dinner. Oh my gosh, one tooth. It was always, at least from what I can remember, it was always dinner. Alright, I'm gonna go into that cursed room. 2 red chests. Oh boy, big troll. So we have 1 hit of protection for the next floor. And let's go over here, I guess, with the spider army. This was a waste of time. Okay, not a total waste of time, but kind of close. We'll do 1 round of the slot machine, just 1 coin. Give me something good. Not too surprised, and he ate a spider. Not really worth it. I could honestly sit on him and try to get the, what is it, scatole? The item where you wear the little turd on your head, and then it makes flies a lot easier to fight, but I don't think I'm gonna worry about that this time. This is just, I don't know, it's not like a bad run or anything. It's kind of normal. It's annoying not having any item rooms that really kind of limits things with being able to like fan out your build or expand on your build. But it wasn't. Oh gosh, it's a big boy. He's got so much health. He makes scary noises. Got him. Super magnet. I can't pick it up, obviously. Oh gosh. Take those new guys. He's down, and you're down. Got a key. That's good. Okay, spike maze. Got a bomb. That's pretty good too. Oh gosh, gotta take him out. So much bad in this room. Oh, he turned to gold. That was. Dang it. Where'd he go? Did he die? No, he didn't die. He just kind of vanished. What a tragic fate. Oh, I see that tinted rock. Okay. Bomb, one key. I don't make these spiky rocks. Buy something good. Oh, the potato peeler. I'll see if I want it or not. I am gonna. Oh my goodness. I can't catch a break with these guys. So what the potato peeler does is if you use it, you get a flesh cube or a meat cube, but it costs one full heart container. Like it costs the container itself. It doesn't just cost a red heart. Ouch. I mean, at this rate, I might just do it. I'm getting hurt enough. And if you get enough of those, then you can have a Super Meat Boy following you around. Otherwise, it's a familiar that does contact damage. Ooh, Guppy's head. That's good. That's very good with our current build. Because we have the fly bonus. Hit me with that. That's a good pill, hopefully. Pretty fly. Fitting. Okay, the High Priestess is good too. Just summon the disembodied foot of Mom to wreak havoc on our foes. Probably use that against this place's boss. I don't remember what this guy's called. I always forget his name. I just think of him as Flying Larry. I walked right into that. I am... Wow. I'm disappointed in myself. There we go. Give me that. Hurting a little more than I would like. Oh, it's this guy. I'll turn into a little... Oops. Oh, that was a weird bounce. Apparently can't aim either. Oh, there's another one. I didn't realize that. Wow, they bounce really weird. Alright, well, I'll just do the boss. Actually, no, I want to go to the... I did go to the shop already. Well, our chances aren't getting any better, so might as well just... Loki. Instantly down. Love it. Right. Tears up, shots down, or shot speed down, and health up. And we have a devil room again. Dark matter. That's fear shot and damage up. I think I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take it. I want that's a good damage up, and having the fear is not too bad either. Wow, I look really creepy now. Like cool creepy, but weird. I know you almost always look creepy when you play this game, but I don't know. The little spider fangs plus the hollow eyes looks kind of neat. It reminds me of something from Hollow Knight. We have one tooth and two tooth red. Dr. Seuss style. Oh, I like a nice earlier on. Oh my gosh. Yes, run away. I keep forgetting I can shoot through rocks. Oh, the Bible. Perfect. It's just the item we need on every single run. Or challenge, early challenge run at least. So we don't need to go after the meat cutter then. Pick this up first. So, the Book of Shadows gives you a shield temporarily, and then the Bible. I picked up the other one first because I want to have the qualification towards the bookworm transformation. Excuse me, I had to burp there. I wish that blew him up. The bookworm transformation. I didn't blow up the other rock, dang it. Which allows you to, 50% of the time, wow, shoot double shots. It's pretty nice. Definitely worth just if you touch 3 books in a run, you get it. Did I even need to do that? Am I just dumb and wasn't paying attention? There's a corridor down there? I don't know. Kind of obnoxious because these things are sucking in my tears. Oh, right. That's annoying. That's also annoying that I can't get that. Oh, there's a heart. I forgot there's hearts up in the library. I do want to go do that challenge room, or check it out at the very least. I was really hoping I can make it past those spikes fast enough. Apparently not, though. Okay, I guess I have the Bible. I could have flown to get that, but I'm in such like... Oh, passed it. Save this until you fight Mom kind of mindset that it's just, I'm not used to using it. Let's do it. I was gonna say a little protection for next floor, but it's not gonna matter all that much because we're fighting Mom next floor. So that'll be the end. Oh gosh, little hunt guys, little baby ghosts. They're so weird with their movement pattern. Oh, they shoot at you. I forgot about that. Oh gosh. Tail fatties. I don't remember what these ones are called. They're different from tail fatties. Oh, it's insane now. And that they do that monster jump. Don't touch. Gosh, the creep is so irritating. Alright, don't need the potato peeler to keep reminding myself not to go to the shop. Alrighty, this one's, I'll say, I can say pretty confidently this one's pretty much in the bag, just because, unless I really, really screw up somehow on the next floor, I think we have this one done. So, just have to find Mom and push spacebar. Kind of standard, it seems like. But, we'll try the big room because it'll give us the most coverage. Company, why is he on fire? Oh, he's not on the actual... He's not actually on fire. He was just status on fire. If, those jumpy guys touch campfires, they turn into the burning variants, and those are more annoying because they're more aggressive. And they're faster than the standard ones. But I don't know if... Oh my gosh. Take out little headless guys first, and then we can take out Sloth. Just go down. Go down nice and easy. Bob's head. Bob's rotten head, excuse me. Just a reusable bomb. I'm just gonna yeet. Okay. Nothing there. Bob's reusable head's nice. Goes towards the Bob transformation. Or Bob's curse transformation, I should say. Oh gosh. So much brimstone. Those things. The note. Mind flies all over. Oh my gosh, here. I hate line flies. I don't get their movement yet. Oh, this seems like it was a wash. It's a pretty disappointing storage room. Oh gosh, this one explodes! No! Yes! Save me the bomb. Got some red hearts. Pretty good. Lots of money. We have a battery in case I accidentally... Oh, it's the me variant of... Ouch. I thought I'd gotten away from you far enough. Of, those, guys you're hitting the back in the brain. A bomb for a bomb, not really necessary. Okay. Spiders and flies do so much damage. Oh, that's weird, that was a slow shot. Oh, sweet. Let's just do it. Boom. Done. Oh, we got the cat of nine tails. That would have been nice throughout the run. Let's see what this gives us. Ooh, the lucky or the latch key. So keys and look up. I'm just gonna do the chariot for fun. Do a victory lap. which is actually a mechanic in this game. You can actually do a victory lap if you beat the game. You can redo the run and start from the beginning with all your power-ups. It's really fun. And I think some of the achievements are dependent on it, but that's something for another day. So, we finished up with the host. It was a pretty successful run, maybe a little bit bland compared to some of the other ones, but you know, sometimes it's just how the game goes. You get a blandish run, but you got something done. Next time will be the Scatman, which will be the final challenge, and then finally we'll be into the regular runs. So, for right now, I'll end this here. I'll go take care of the editing, and we'll call it a day. So, thank you so much everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time.